Clic, mao, ça tue, ça blesse, ça flingue. Aïe, 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 mao, gazo, clic.
Hey collective, thank you for joining me today in the ether. So today we got some new cards. I'm going to read from the African Gods Oracle, and we're going to jump right into it. If this resonates with you, take it for yourself. If it don't, share it with someone else. We're going to jump in. Give me a clear message from my collective. So the first card out is Ogunda. Okay, and this is stubbornness only brings unnecessary wars. All right, number 6, let's jump right in. We're going to pull the cards and then get into the reading. Give me a clear message. As you see, these cards are huge, right? So, oh fun. This is the future will never come while you're attached to the past. So I'm an intuitive reader again, and we're going to jump into the readings, but I'm just telling you what it says on the cards. That's number 20. Okaran. Okay, this is those who have the Orisha's blessings are destined to enjoy happiness. All right, let's jump right in. Eju Obe. I could be pronouncing them wrong, but it's it's EJIOGBE. And it says on the card, your reality is as big as you can dream. This is exciting for me. Irosun. This looked like the Grim Reaper, right? But we're going to jump into the reading. So afraid of what the future may be, you didn't even act. Okay? What's the message for the collective? What's the message? Okay, I cannot. Eje Lash Bora. I could be saying it wrong. Please don't, sever me in the comments, but I definitely could be saying it wrong. But this card represents lying to yourself is the most harmful spell. So there are some people that's in denial. Give me a clear message. I read the book, right? Should have paid more attention to the names, huh? Give me a clear reading for my collective. You have old fun again. Okay? And there are times to seed and there are times to flourish. Give me a clear message. Ika or Ika. Impossible is only a matter of opinion. Give me a clear message for my collective. Give me a last card, then I'm going to jump into this reading. Ooh, this one flew out. OD. There is no easy way when pain comes from the heart. Okay? All right, let's jump into the reading. And at the bottom of the deck, you have OD again. So we're going to find out why. That's your overall energy. Let's jump right in. So, okay, as an intuitive reader, I feel like this is not a casual message here. I feel like this is an ancestral intervention kind of reading today, right? The fact that Ofun showed up twice immediately tells me Spirit is underlining something with a red marker for you, okay? I feel like your ancestors are saying you need to pay attention, right? Your life is changing, but so is the company you keep. That's the energy I'm getting, and we're going to pull some cards on it as well. Your energy is changing, right? And that means your people around you are also changing based on that energy change here. I feel like this reading feels like it's for the chosen ones. right? Um, it's not because you're perfect. So let's make that very clear. It's not because you're perfect, but because your path requires a level of discernment. Okay, so you have Ogunda. Ogunda here from the book, because this comes with a book that you can read. Agunda is the warrior awakening in you. Okay, Agunda energy is action energy, it's movement energy, it's breaking through obstacles, right? I feel like this energy is, it's fighting your way out of a situation here, right? Some of you may have felt stuck, right? um so you're fighting your way out of a situation. You're refusing actually to stay stuck here, right? You're overcoming some opposition here. You're taking back your power. Okay? And I feel like your ancestors keep showing me somebody who has survived multiple battles back to back. Not one, multiple battles, okay? And yet here you are. You're still standing. Your ancestors, collective, in the ethers, okay, because this is the ethers, anything goes in the ethers, right? Your ancestors, they're saying you're stronger than the situation that tried to break you, with that warrior energy here, okay? And now you have Ophun. So I want you to understand also, in these oracle cards, you have repeating messages as well, right? So you have Ophun here, okay? Some of you could be 20 years old. Some of you could be, your date of birth could be, your date is 20, I don't know, whatever month here. But oh fun, this is beautiful, right? This is elevation. This is blessings. This is wisdom. Okay? This is spiritual protection here. This is divine favor. This is a higher calling. So you're definitely being protected by your ancestors right now. Your team is on some form of alert. Okay? Um, the book said when Ophun appears, this is spirit, pretty much you're being guided more than you realize. Okay, so again, like I said, your spirit team is definitely, your ancestors is definitely showing up for you. There's doors that's going to be opening for you, right? There's going to be people coming into your life to assist you, right? There's unexpected support here. Okay, I feel like the blessings may not be fully visible yet, but in the background your ancestors are shaking and baking, shit's popping, right? It's already moving. So now you have Okaran. So on the card it says, those who have the Orisha's blessings are destined to enjoy happiness. Okay. So as an intuitive reader, right? I'm going to have to say you need to watch your ego with this, okay? I feel like this is a warning card. I know what it said on a card, I get it, but I feel like it's a warning card. I feel like when Okaran appears, right, this is pride interfering, right? This is impulsiveness. It creates problems, okay? It's arguments that if you don't let certain shit slide, it's going to escalate, right? People act from ego instead of wisdom here. Okay? Now, collective, this could be you or somebody around you, but don't let temporary emotions create permanent consequences for you. I hope that makes sense. Don't let temporary emotions create permanent consequences for you. Somebody around you may be operating from wounded pride right now. Okay? Now you have, oh God, I suck with the enunciations. You have Ajayi Ogbi. That's how I pronounced it. If that's not it, you're welcome to tell me it in the messages, okay? But it says your reality is as big as you can dream. So as an intuitive reader, for me, this is your light returning. Okay. The card said your reality is as big as you can dream. So as an intuitive reader, to me, this is like this is like it's definitely a strong blessing here, right? It's energies, it's the entire system, it's your light returning. I feel like this is success for you. This is some form of clarity, this is abundance, right? It's divine alignment, it's a breakthrough. I feel like your ancestors keep repeating the darkness is not winning. I'm gonna read that again. I'm gonna read that again for you. The darkness is not winning. Okay? Because I feel like somebody needed to hear this. You're entering a season where things are becoming much clearer for you. Okay, this would be my Ace of Swords card if I was reading a tarot deck, right? My King of Swords right here. This is the truth. This is the clarity. This is the light. Okay, and that's what's being restored to you. That's what's being given to you. Then you have ARE Sun. Okay, let me try to ARE Sun. And on the card it reads, so afraid of what the future may be, you didn't act. So, collective, I feel like this card follows you. It shows up constantly, actually. I feel like Spirit keeps saying, stop asking for signs after you already received the answer. A lot of you, and the answer is here. You already received the answer. Here's your clarity. Okay? That was your clarity. Literally, that was your clarity. Okay? You know, collective, you know who's genuine. And you know who isn't genuine. Okay? You know exactly what needs to end and what needs your attention here. You know exactly where Spirit is guiding you. I feel like the problem isn't confusion. The problem is acceptance. Because you're not confused. Some of you are just unwilling to accept the truth. So we're going to speak on this together. Okay, Ejai Bora. That's how I'm pronouncing it. Leave a message. But this card says here, collective, lying to yourself is the most harmful spell. Somebody ancestors are talking to them today, because this is things that were hidden. They're now being revealed. As an intuitive reader, that's what I'm picking up on. I feel like this is your T card right here. This is the T. This is the exposure card, right? This is the what's done in the dark comes into the light card, right? This is your energy. I feel like your energy is saying secrets are coming to the surface, right? People masks are falling off, right? The hidden motives are appearing to you. The truth is coming out. This whole role speaks about that, okay? That the truth is coming out. I feel like your ancestors keep showing me somebody who smiled in your face but wasn't completely genuine. Not necessarily evil, right? But definitely not transparent, right? I feel like it's now being exposed. Your ancestors are exposing what you couldn't see before. You are being enlightened right now, okay? Then you have Ofun, who came out a second time. And I feel like, okay, so before I say what I feel, the card again, it reads, there are times to seed and there are times to flourish. So whenever a card repeats, I feel like the message is amplified, right? I feel like your ancestors are literally repeating, you are blessed. They're saying this. Stop looking at what you went through and what tried to stop you, your blockages, and look at how you are surviving. You survived, right? Your spirit team keep telling you you are blessed. Not later, not someday, right now. I feel like the problem is you've been so focused on surviving that you haven't fully recognized how protected you've been. You better light a candle on that. Okay? You are so stuck in surviving the bullshit, you're not even respecting the fact that you've been protected here. The next card, Ika. All right. So this card says impossible is only a matter of opinion. So as an intuitive reader, to me, here we go. Here we go. I feel like this card often appears when your ancestors says, watch your surroundings. Impossible is only a matter of opinion. You need to watch your surroundings. Watch the jealousy. Watch the gossip. Watch the manipulation. Watch the hidden resentment. Watch people who smile but compete with you. Now listen, before everybody starts screaming, enemy, right? Calm down. I feel like this card, Ika, is showing people who are wounded. People who are acting out of insecurity. Okay? And yes, not everyone who watches you is cheering for you. Okay? It's something you need to know. Then you have Odie. Look at this card. Odie. The card says, there is no easy way when pain comes from the heart. So intuitively, I'm getting that this is your survival card. Odie is survival here. This is your transformation through your hardship. This is learning through experiences. This is your ancestors acknowledging everything you endured, everything you survived, everything you healed from. I feel like this message is trying to say, don't carry old pain into a new season. I feel like some of y'all are preparing for betrayal while your ancestors are preparing you for blessings. You're giving too much energy to the past, what you survived, the lessons you learned. You survived battles because Ogunda showed up. You're entering into a favor season, right? Because Ofun is here. Pride and ego, your pride and ego must be checked, says O Quran. Your breakthrough is coming. Aji Obe. Your intuition already knows the truth. Irosan. There are hidden things being revealed. Alaji Lashbora. I know I just botched that shit, but it's showing up. Your blessings are being confirmed. Again, Ofun came out for the second time. There's a level of discernment that's necessary here. Okay, with Ika. Heal the old wounds completely with Odie. All right, so this is your ancestral reading. Tell me how you guys liked it. Again, if it's not for you, please pass it to someone that it is for. Okay, it's as simple as that in the ethers. All right, thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.